smells good with that bacon. Yeah, it's way done. Looks good. Smells good. See what it tastes like. Real good. Okay, today we're going to make stuffed pork tenderloin, and we're going to stuff it with cheese, spinach, mushrooms, some spaghetti sauce, and we're going to wrap it in bacon. First thing we have to do is we're going to have to butterfly these things up so that they lay up flat open so we could put our stuffing on the inside and we're able to roll it. So we got a pork tenderloin, and what we're going to do is make this pork tenderloin 3 sections so that it folds flat out. So we start out by cutting up 1/3 of the way up from the bottom. And we want to cut all the way through to about halfway to the end. You don't want to cut all the way through, otherwise you won't be able to roll it. And then on the opposite side, we want to cut the last section in half, basically. So it's going to be in thirds. And then just unfold it. You know, remove some of this fat, right? Okay, so we basically got nice and flat now. Okay, next, pork tenderloin is kind of bland tasting. So we're going to use some Traeger seasoning here. It's a pork seasoning, so it's going to add a little more flavor to the pork tenderloin. So we're just going to do the outside. Now on the insides, I'm going to use just whatever spaghetti sauce you have in hand. I'm using Victoria. Don't be afraid of putting a lot of ingredients in here, because once it starts cooking, it's going to disappear on you, especially the spinach. And finally, the cheese, just regular mozzarella cheese. We got some nice Oscar Mayer bacon here. So we got a lot in here, so we try to roll it. It may not be thick enough to roll. That's what it's going to look like. They're going to stick it in the air fry basket here. And I'll get the second one going, and usually right around ½ an hour. It's pretty hard to get a probe in there, so we're just going to keep an eye on it, use an instant read thermometer. And halfway point, I'm going to flip it over so we cook the other side of the bacon up. So we'll get back to you once we get this thing in the machine and start air frying it. Okay, here's the second one that we've done. We really got these things stuffed up, so we'll stick it in. Okay, 400 for 20 minutes, 10 minutes, we're going to flip it over, keep an eye on it, and then I may have to cook it, flip it over again, and for another 10 minutes. So we're going to have to do it by time. This is what it looks like halfway through. Now with pork tenderloin, the reason why I got a 400 is that you want these things to cook. Pork tenderloin, you want to cook it at a high temperature. It's not a slow and cooking type of thing. Okay, so we got flipped over. It actually smells pretty good because of the bacon. So we'll drop it down, and it's going to run for 10 minutes. I'll keep an eye on it and maybe run a bit longer. Temperature probe in 10 minutes, and we'll see what we're looking at. We want it to be right around 145 to 150. Counting down, it's been 20 minutes. I hope it tastes as good as it smells. It really smells good with that bacon. Looks good up top. Let me see. Looks like it's done. Yeah, it's done. Since it's pork tenderloin, you know, you don't have to worry about overcooking it. Yeah, it's way done. So let's pull it out. What do you guys think? Take this thing out. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can really smell it. Okay, so let's cut this guy in half as he looks like. If I could stay in for another 2 minutes, I mean, it's pork, it should be a little bit pink, but I'll stick it another 2 minutes. Well, that's part of doing videos. Probably 5 minutes. I was thinking about flipping over for a second time, but it looked like it was pretty done, but looks like it wasn't. So live and learn, right? Okay, it took 25 minutes. So next time what I'll do is I'll do 10 minutes, flip it over 10 minutes, then flip it over for the second time for additional 5 minutes. And ooh, it really smells good. Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. And we use this guy and crack this guy open because we know the other ones are done. Okay. We took out, we just let it sit for a while. Let's see what it tastes like. Like I said, you got to stuff with a lot of stuff because when you cook it, it all disappears on you. Real good. So this is my first attempt at making stuffed pork tenderloin inside a Foodi using an air fryer. Usually I use a grill, but it came out good. I mean, the air fryer did a good job. When you're making these stuffed pork tenderloins, you really gotta stuff them because everything just like shrinks and disappears. So, but the bacon gives it the extra kick, and I wish you could smell it. It's just outstanding. So, I hope you found this video informative. Please click the like button. When you have a chance, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Real good.